Wherever you go, men's magazines, media, music videos, the lot, everywhere. Advertising, films, it is all about buffness. It's about men toning up, getting a six-pack, whether you, get down to sort of Sylvester Stallone proportions, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or you actually just want to be toned. What are the answers? How can the average man get that kind of body? Do you want to know? We have got personal fitness trainer and superstar Lee Bennett, fitness trainer, with us.
Who is going to help you out. He was once on the show before with Sonia and was a big hit, so we decided it is that time of the year to get him back on the show and help us all, me included, to try and either get back into the shape you were before Christmas or even just put you onto a new track, a new lease of life, a new beginning as a new year. His name is Lee Bennett, and if you don't believe me how good this guy's shape is, go onto his website. It is Lee Bennett. Just type it into Google. His website comes up, Lee Bennett Fitness, and you will see what I'm talking about. Lee, welcome back to the show, my friend.
Hey, thanks very much. How are you?
Not bad at all, not bad at all.
The diet is to eat less but eat more. Sorry, that doesn't really make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense. Eat less, so it's almost like smaller meals with less fat and more protein, is what you're saying.
It's a higher protein level but a lower carbohydrate level.
Right, lower carb, yeah.
The thing that people get mixed up is with calories. Everyone counts calories, and it's kind of not the way to do it, because calories really become irrelevant when you break it down into nutrients.
Really hard to achieve a six-pack.
Everyone's got one. It's usually just underneath. So it's kind of, if you are getting in the gym 3 times a week and then maybe once do some other cardiovascular sort of exercise, you don't have to be in the gym to lose body fat. You can go swimming, you can play sports. So if you're into some sort of sports and you're regularly burning calories, when you go to the gym and you get that sort of muscle soreness, the day after that's usually worse, the delayed onset of muscle soreness. There's no point in training when you feel like that in that muscle group, because you're just training a trained muscle. It's waiting to repair.
Sleep is very, very important then.
Lots and lots of sleep. Yeah, definitely. I like to get loads when I can.
One final question, Lee, if I may.
You got to be quick now, Sanjay. Come on.
Right, power plates.
Power plates.
Okay. Yeah.
What are power plates?
What about them? Well, basically, it's kind of like this plate thing you stand on and it shakes the fat off you, apparently.
Oh, is this the sort of stuff they advertise really late at night on the channels?
I guess so. Depends what channels you're watching.
There's so many of these what look like contraptions that are meant to kind of tone you up completely. Right.
There's a lot of sort of fad things in the fitness industry. It's very overcrowded with people trying to reinvent things that don't need to be reinvented. The basics work and there's no need to change them. Yeah, I'm all for progression and new things being invented, and I'm sure they have their place in the fitness industry. I know a lot of women like to use them, but for you, mate, I wouldn't suggest using those at all.
Right.
There you go. Now, Sanjay, did you enjoy that?
I did. That was excellent.
Misconception is doing loads and loads of sit-ups. Yes, you'll develop.
Sorry, did you say a misconception? Really?
Yeah. If you've got a layer of body fat over your stomach, sit-ups aren't going to get rid of that body fat at all. All sit-ups do is build the muscle underneath and tone the muscle underneath. To get rid of that body fat on top, you need to be doing cardiovascular exercise to melt that away in conjunction with the calorie control.
And what's typical cardiovascular that you would say is the most effective?
Most effective is after a weight session, hit probably 20 minutes of interval-based training.
This is truly that when you work out, you should concentrate on your body part and almost shout that out, and that's really effective. So if you're working on your legs, you should be going legs.
Shout legs, you won't look strange. Just keep shouting legs as loud as you can when you're training.
Does this happen in gyms up and down the country?
Yeah, it does. People shout weird things. I've seen people shout all sorts of things.
What sort of things have you heard people shout that
maybe not
you can?
Them at this time
right, I was going to say. Okay.
I mean, it's not a. You don't have to shout it necessarily, but this is actually a true thing. This is called the mind-muscle connection.
Yeah.
If you think about the muscle group that you're training and you're contracting it and squeezing properly, then you'll generally get more.
Brilliant. Well, it's been lovely having you on the show.
Absolute pleasure, mate. And unfortunately, I didn't get to my questions, but maybe I'll grab your email address off your site and send you a couple of questions of my own, man.
And thank you for my Rocky Balboa-esque entrance music.
No problem at all. I kept it running underneath just to keep the theme, mate. But
that's constant bed of music.
I think you'd give him a run for his money as well, mate, to be honest.
Well, we'll see.
Lee, it's been a pleasure, mate. Thank you very much, and thanks for inspiring the nation, my friend.